Namaste. The Vedas, the timeless wisdom of India, are the very foundation of Hinduism. Composed in the ancient Sanskrit language, they are the oldest scriptures known to humanity and are revered as divine revelations. There are four Vedas, namely the Rig Veda, the Yajur Veda, the Sam Veda, and the Atharva Veda, together containing about 20,400 mantras. Though divided by subject matter, in essence they are indivisible because knowledge itself is infinite. These sacred mantras were not written by human hands. They were revealed to four great sages, namely Agni Rishi, Vayu Rishi, Aditya Rishi, and Angira Rishi in the earliest dawn of human civilization. The sages were not authors, they were visionaries who perceived eternal truth through deep meditation and purity of heart. The Vedas are Anādi, beginningless, and they are Ananta, endless, just like God Himself, who is unborn and eternal. When the Vedas were revealed, there were no sects, no castes, no religions, because religion, as we know it today, did not exist. In fact, religions came much later, created by human beings. There were only one Dharma, that is, a universal way of righteous living. This was the path of our noble ancestors called the Aryans. These Aryans were indigenous to Aryavarta, now called Bharat. Arya means noble, virtuous, cultured. The wisdom of the Vedas was, and remains, a gift to all humanity. It is beyond race, beyond creed, and beyond geography. The word Veda means knowledge. And indeed, the Vedas are like an encyclopedia of all true knowledge. They contain divine hymns, prayers, and meditations, but they also speak of cosmology, medicine, physics, mathematics, political science, ethics, etc. Vedic mantras are symbolic and layered with meaning. They demand thoughtful interpretation, and though the Vedas are thousands, perhaps millions of years old, their teachings remain fresh, logical, and aligned with scientific principles. Every branch of human knowledge can trace its root back to the Vedas. The Vedas contain four great themes. 1. Vijnana, or philosophy and metaphysics. This theme deals with knowledge of God, the knowledge of the immortal soul, and the knowledge of the material world. 2. Karma, or action. This theme deals with the law of cause and effect. As one sows, so shall one reap, encompassing all our physical and mental actions, whether performed with or without desire for reward. 3. Upasana, or devotion. This theme deals with the union with God through meditation and the eightfold path of yoga. 4th, Jñana, or general knowledge. This theme deals with sciences from grammar, logic, and politics to arts, medicine, and many more topics. Far from being primitive, our ancestors were intellectual giants. Just take Sanskrit, the language of the Vedas. It has 8 grammatical cases, compared to Latin, which has 6 cases, and English that has perhaps 3 cases. One Vedic prayer captures their brilliance that says, Om Yang Medham Devaganaha Pitarascho Pasate. O God, bless us with the same noble intellect that was possessed by our ancient ancestors. Unlike many scriptures, the Vedas mention no prophet, no historical battles, no geographic borders. They are timeless. They are placeless. They are priceless, focused entirely on God, on the soul, and on the universal law. That is what makes them the original and universal revelation. Think about it. The Quran appeared approximately 1,400 years ago, the Bible about 2,000 years ago, and the Torah about 3,000 years ago. But if humans have existed for millions of years, as fossils and carbon dating confirm, would God's guidance for humankind really have arrived so late? Even Professor Max Muller, a German scholar, often critical of Hinduism, admitted, if there is a God who gave knowledge to mankind, it would be unjust for him to deprive the millions born before Moses or Christ. It's just common sense. When you buy a car, you receive the manual immediately, not months or years later. Likewise, the manual for humanity, the Vedas, must have been there from the very beginning. This eternal knowledge was preserved through flawless oral tradition, so flawless that the Vedas are called Shruti, meaning that which is heard. Sages memorized them perfectly, passing them down word for word, generation after generation. Later, when writing emerged, the verses were recorded with extreme precision, rules of meter called chanda, exact syllable counts, and arrangements so perfect that if even a single syllable was wrong, it would be instantly detected. Even if every written copy vanished tomorrow, the Vedas would still exist, because truth is eternal. Like the laws of science, they are always here, waiting for the pure-hearted seeker to rediscover them. The Vedas are not just India's heritage, but they are humanity's timeless treasure. Namaste.